Hey, what's up, Urban Chit-Chaters? It's your boy, Beau Knows, and I'm coming to you again, as I promised, with another video. Only thing different is this video is actually gonna be a little story time. Since in the past, my story time for working for Dollar General went kind of viral to me. I got like over 200 views. So I was like, hey, let me do another story time. I got on a little V-neck shirt, so I don't know. But anyway, so this video, my fellow chit-chatters, will be entitled Working for Target. I was like, oh my gosh, I was just thinking about like, I wanted to do another video about working since the Dollar General one kind of went good, and I think this one will go better. Even though I don't have a lot of bad things to say about Target. So, I mean, it's not the dollar store, so why would I have a lot of that? I love shopping at the dollar store. Don't get me wrong. It's just working there. No, no, I wasn't for it, and that's on retail. Like it wasn't for me. Which I'm not knocking it, to each their own. But you want to get the rundown, go over there and watch my story time working for the Dollar General, and that'll be that. But this one is basically working for Target. So I work for Target. I'll say Target was kind of like my first. It wasn't my first job, no. I'll make a video about my first job, maybe a little later. But Target was not my first job. I'll say it was my first serious job. It was like the first job I took really, really serious. So with that being said, it was something different. So this was like in 2003. So don't quote me. Please don't. Don't send me any hate mail and be like, hey, I thought you said this was a cool organization. That was like 17 years ago, son. So people change, stores go down, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Hey, I told you it's gonna be a little funny. But back to the story. So like 2003, right? My senior year in high school, my first serious job. But it wasn't my first real job. I remember like, I don't know, hearing that Target was opening up, and hold up. I remember hearing that Target was opening up like in a neighboring city, because it wasn't in my city where I live at or where I was going to high school at. It's about like 20, 25 miles away. Well, 20, 25 minutes, miles, however you want to put it. Depends on how fast you drive. Away, And I was like, okay, Target's about to open. So, like, I had put an application online. And then I had went to like the open interviews. That's the whole process of it. So it's kind of like the beginning of the online applications, and I'm not like an online application guy. And then this is kind of like my first real, like mass interviewing / mass hiring event. And I'm not kind of fond of a mass hiring or a mass interview. Like, I'm kind of that guy that, I need my one-on-one time with you, basically. I don't want to, I don't want to do all that other stuff. Like, I need my one-on-one, basically, for real, period. That's what I need. So, the mass hiring event was a negative. So, that was a con, but hey, I got over it. I got the job. So, um, being that it was in another city, it was kind of like a con, but it was kind of like a pro because, we get to tell people, like, hey, yeah, I work over here, over there. I be driving over here. Like some seniors, they never have cars, and I have a car to drive all the way to Covington to go to Target. And so I was about like 16, 17 years old when I was working here. So, that's basically the rundown on that. I was like 16 or 17. Also, I mean, it was a cool event, like went into the interview, did the little mask thing, the mask interview. What, like, mask, like MASS, not mask, but mask. Interview session with probably like 30, 40 people. I was, like I say, 16, 17, so this is my first time experiencing something like this. Kind of nervous, didn't know what to expect, didn't know if I was going to get the job or not. I don't think I got hired on the spot, or maybe I did. I think I did get hired on the spot. But I didn't know how to perceive it. Then the position that I got, oh my gosh. I don't know why this video not going all the way left. Because the position was horrible. The job was great, but the position was horrible. Because that's not me. Like, I'm not your buggy boy. And that's what I got hired for. Like, I was a buggy boy. Like, really? A buggy boy? And I'm only like 98 pounds. But they did have like the little things that help you push them or whatever. So, I don't know. Long story short, so we get hired, we find out we're hired, we get hired, then we like eventually go to the store for orientation and all that cool stuff, which that was pretty neat. We went to orientation for like all that cool stuff. We got to meet the team, and this was a grand opening. So I forgot to say. Well, I think I did say that the store was opening, so it wasn't open. So a lot of team members from like other stores, big stores around the country, was coming in to kind of make sure this opening went right. So I got to meet like a lot of executives, making me feel like, oh my gosh, I have a chance to be Mr. CEO of Target. Yeah. Yeah. Don't hold your breath. But it was really neat, like meeting the people who were at the top and then working with them for weeks, like a month at least, because we built the store. We basically, it was like an empty store, probably like the registers and stuff, but we built like all the planograms, we merchandised everything, until the top man came down and said, oh no, this is not supposed to be here, it's supposed to be that, then we redo it. So we got everything together, literally. And that was like a really, neat project. That's like my first time merchandising. Like I said, it's my first real serious job. And to this day, I still do, like merchandising, 1099 contract work for like different stores and stuff, just to make, residual income, supplement my, supplement my income, stuff of that nature. And I learned that from Target. I didn't say the same thing about the Dollar General. I'm just playing. But like, I learned how to do all those things, and I think that was really neat. That like Target, like really helped me with that. Also, so we built a store. We were like ready. It was like, this is game time. We're ready to like count down. like I say, there's really nothing bad I can say about Target. Target is a really, really, it's a really, really, it's a good, well, then, in 2003, okay, 2004, this is like 16, 17 years ago. So then it was a really, really good company. The only things I didn't like about it was my job position. I was a buggy boy. It didn't have any cellular service in the building. This is kind of like the beginning of the cell phone age, kind of sort of 2003, 2004. But I had a cell phone. It was with Singular. Singular was before AT&T, Bell South, all that stuff. And I had to go. That was the only good thing about my job. Like being outside, I had cell service. But inside that store, oh no, didn't have any service. And now I shop there sometimes, and I have service on inside. So I guess it was just the cellular, technology then. But by that being 17 years ago, it had improved. But no cell service, so that was a bad thing. But overall, it's a really, really great job. Like I would recommend Target to number one, college students. Number two, high school students. Um, and like any other person that loves to be a team member, a team player, because Target is really about teamwork. They're about building a team. They run their site meetings. Every morning you have your huddle. You have your little chant, slogan, whatever. All that cult stuff. I'm just playing. um, they have giveaway incentives for star players. They have like potlucks in the break room. You know, it's a really, really promotable job. Like you can be promoted. You gotta just get there and do the work. Also, Target is like a very, very friendly environment. And I feel like their interview process kind of capture the people that would fit in within their culture because like it's like the la creme of Walmart. Go to Walmart for the attitudes and nobody helping you. Target is more like how could we help you? Prices may be a little bit higher, but the service and the quality, the customer service, that customer experience is way, way more better. I mean, it has a Starbucks in the front of the store, guys. Like, really. So, it's like you pay a little bit more for a better experience. And that's how they, add on to their culture. They find people that can help make that experience better. So, it's a great job, but everybody that apply won't get it. Because some of you guys' attitudes are jacked up. Can't walk around Target with like them, I don't know why she help. I ain't finna help her. I don't work in that department. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm sorry, man. It's not gonna work. I'm just playing, but um, with that being said, like everybody won't get hired because everybody don't have the attitude to work at Target. In that sense, you're gonna have to go to like Big Lots, Kmart, Walmart, one of those little marts, supermart, somebody mark. But Target, no. Mm-mm. They not finna hire you. We talking McDonald's and Chick-fil-A here. They don't hire the same kind of people. So you're not just gonna get hired at Target, and I like it like that because when you feel like you're with the shits, you go to Walmart. But on the days you don't feel like you with the shits, you put on your cap, you put on your hoodie, you put on your mask since we're in this little pandemic thingy, and you go to Target. You get your stuff, you roll out, you're good. But on those days when you feel like, oh yeah, baby, let me tell you who I'm from. You know, you throw on your Timberlands, your G Nikes, whatever you comfortable in, honey. Put on your little muscle shirt, your t-shirt. Fuck that ass. Because I'm going to handle some stuff. These people don't. When you go to Walmart, you know, that's that kind of energy you put into it. Target, no. So, two different lanes. I never worked at Walmart, so I'm not bashing anybody. They get my money. I shop there. Not a lot, but I do shop there when I have to. Only when I have to. You know, I find other places. I shop at the Dollar General, though. I'm not going to lie. You know, I just don't like Walmart always has a lot going on, and I'm not that kind of a guy. They just like a lot. But, you know, pretty much that's all I had. Chit chatting with you guys, you know. Hi. Hopefully you'll like this video. You'll like it, you'll share, you'll leave your comment, you know, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. Or if you're not, just go over there to Walmart, because it's what them people over there do. They don't like none of your stuff. They don't subscribe to you. You know, they don't do none of that. They don't share. No. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, it don't work like that. But, if you have any stories or you want me to do a story, you want to ask me where have I worked, just go in the comments, you know. Because I like these lit story time working at places, jobs, you know. Wait till you're my first job, you know. Which I'm sure my first job was a lot of people's first job. So I'm going to wait till that video come. I'm going to say the best for last. Which is probably not even the best, but it's the best. It's some story. You have story with it. Kind of, you know, I cut this one kind of short, you know. But the other one, you know, it is what it is. I was in that culture. You know, Target didn't give me that culture, so I'm gonna leave it like that. But back on a serious note, Target is a really, really good establishment to, you know, be a first job for you if you're a college student and you never really worked, or you're a high school student about to graduate and want to get a job. And I think Target would be a great start for you guys because it's a really, really good job, and you can maybe even become the CEO. Kind of like what I was thinking when I started. No. But, you know, eventually I left Target to, you know, wind down with the story. Eventually I left. It wasn't no ill will or anything. It was just that I didn't have transportation no more, y'all. Like, I was doing stuff I had no business doing. Like, I leave work. I go across the causeway, go chill with my little boo. And one day I was heading down there and I had a wreck. And I'm in this big ass city like New Orleans, and I had a wreck on the interstate. It was like a car, like a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 car pileup. Then, like, I was kind of carless, so I had to leave my job alone. And that was my working experience at Target. You know, how tragic. And I never went back to try to work there or anything. I like to shop there. Prices are kind of on the up end. But, you know, I like the experience. They have some really, really nice clothes. I like their clothing designers, like their Cherokee, their Massimo. Oh my gosh, I know too much stuff about Target. Oh my gosh. But I know that they do get like real designers like Liz Claiborne to come and design their clothes. Just give them another brand name and stuff of that nature. So, you know, you get the bang for your buck. And that's pretty much it. Like I say, hey, it was a nice job. It was a really, really nice job, guys. So please go out there. If you're looking for a job, you never work, tell them I sent you. Just why. Don't tell them I sent you. Because you can't tell them I sent you. Hey, I need a Target check. But I'm just playing, like, if you really, 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 you know, never really been in a working environment and you're a good person with not the attitudes, you're very, very professional, you know, you want to be a political figure one day, go get a Target job. You know, but if you know that ain't for you, you know you like to, yeah, girl, you know you like to do all that, baby, you need to stay at Walmart. Better yet, go to Kmart. 'Cause half of them closing down. I'm just playing. But it's been cool checking in with you guys. You know, I really, really appreciate each and every last one of you, Urban Chit-Chaters. You have tuned in to this episode of my story time with working with Target on the Urban Chit-Chat channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, hit that button that says subscribe, hit that little hand or whatever it is, thumbs up to say like, share, and tune in next time for another video from your boy Beau Knows. That's all I got for you. Peace.